In the Amantin Agro township, a newly constructed cassava starch processing factory known as Amantin Agro-processing factory has conducted its first tests to examine the efficiency of the processing line in processing raw cassava into starch for export on the international market. This has become a profitable initiative to the economic growth of the Amantin Agro township in the Bono East region. The factory has been established with the primary purpose of processing cassava into starch, a commodity that has been in high demand for use in pharmaceuticals, textiles, food, and various industries in the world. In an interview with Mr. Peter Opombio, he indicated that the factory is expected to drive industrialization and subsequently lead to an industrialized economy with a lot of economic activity shooting up.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons for this project was the fact that, Ghana, we grow a lot of things, from cassava to maize to whatever. And the lack that we have in the system is processing. So if you look at this area, one of the things they grow a lot together with yam is cassava. So the idea for this factory is to process that cassava, to help alleviate the poverty, because a lot of farmers work and they are not able to sell their produce. So the idea of this factory is to be an off-taker for all the cassava that is grown in the enclave, in the community. Yeah.
Okay. So let's have the Ghanaian space, that is looking at Ghana with a broader spectrum. What are some of the benefits the country will be enjoying, just as you made mention of employment? Yes, can we talk about some other benefits the country will be enjoying from this Amantin factory?
Oh, definitely. I mean, so with some of these things, you look at the primary and then the secondary. So one of the primary, as you mentioned, is employment. So the factory employs some people. One of the secondary aspects that you can look at is that means that anybody in the community, right, that grows cassava, the factory is ready to pay for it, right? So it's creating wealth.
He added that the factory will promote growth in the country due to its high demand for the commodity.
Once the finished products, all right, it has a lot of uses, from the pharmaceutical industry to the beverage industry to the confectionery industry, the bakers and all of those things, paints, all of that. So the idea is it now even feeds into, the finished product feeds into the community at large. So for example, let's say if someone wants to start a bakery, all right, and they want to switch from using the other kind of starches, corn starch or whatever, the cassava becomes an alternative, right? And now they can now put that in.
The processing factory has a capacity of producing 300 tons of cassava starch daily. The management of the factory hopes that the Amantin Agro-processing factory will become the largest producer of cassava starch in Ghana and West Africa at large.
So Amantin Agro currently is about 300 tons a day. If you look on this space, this is supposed to be a second line as well. We hope to be the largest processor in West Africa, not just in Ghana, but in West Africa. Hopefully in Africa, as a whole. So the world should look out for us. We are hoping to produce quality, world standard products that can be exported anywhere in the world. And we also have plans. We have more plans. We have more plans to process further, because you can actually process the starch further. This is just the first point. Yes, the first stage. So the world should look out for us. We have with more products to come. Yeah.
Prince Opoku Dogwe reporting for Agroriches TV.